Hi, I'm David Procyshyn from Do Yoga With Me. This is a gentle Hatha sequence for back pain. You are going to need a sock, an old sock, with a couple of tennis balls, stuffed right into the end with a knot tied so that they stay together really firm. You're going to need a strap. Instead of a strap, you could use a belt or a tie as long as it's long enough. And you'll need a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, there's a video in our blog that shows you how to make a bolster at home. Because this is for lower back pain, just keep in mind that you are the only one that knows what you can do. So please be careful. If you feel any pain at any point, then avoid that and do something a little bit more gentle. Enjoy the class. So make sure that your massage balls, your strap, and your bolster are close by and lie on your back. So when you come down in your back, grab those massage balls. We're going to slip them under the lower back, and I want you to place them low on the lower back, just above your hip bone or your pelvis. The way you're going to do that is you're going to rest your arms along your sides, palms down, holding the balls in one of your hands. And we're going to use the strength of the arms and the momentum from the legs kicking back to lift the pelvis and slip the balls underneath. And use as much control as you can. You want to do this carefully and in a way that you can place them under there and rest your back on top of them. All right, press the arms into the floor, lift your knees, and then swing them back and up. Lift your pelvis, slip the balls underneath on either side of your spine. Right down close to the pelvis. Once you have them placed well, then bend your knees and place your hands over your shins. Now the weight of your pelvis on top of those massage balls are going to feel really nice. You can rock from side to side. So the idea is you're using those two firm tennis balls to massage the muscles on either side of your spine, to loosen them up. They're in a little bit of a flexion, like you're doing a gentle forward fold, with the knees hugged into your chest. So it'll be a nice way to release those muscles. Now we're going to move gradually up the spine, and each time we do that, you'll return back to that same position. The arms go along your sides. Use the momentum of the legs kicking back to lift your pelvis. Slip the balls a little bit higher, even just an inch or two. Lower back down. Place your hands on your shins and rock from side to side. A nice gentle massage. Feels so nice. And you can play around with the movement. You can do little circles too, in both directions. You can stay on a spot and encourage it to release. All right, and arms down. Swing the legs back, shift it higher, place the back down. And again, shifting around, massaging the back. And please feel free to stay on a spot longer. If I come out and you want to stay there longer, just do it. This is all about releasing your back. So you might have tight spots that you want to stay on. All right, arms down. Lift the legs up, lift the pelvis, lift the back, shift it up higher. You're close to your mid-back now. Lower down. Do some more circles. Breathe into it. Soften your body, relax. Anytime you're doing work like this, the best thing you can do is encourage those muscles to let go. Quiet down the nervous system. All right, one more time. We're getting closer to the shoulder blades. Arms down, lift up, shift the balls higher. Last time, doing little circles. Okay, so this time you're going to pull them right out. Arms down, lift the legs in the back, place the balls off to the side, and return your pelvis to the ground. Now we're going to move to the upper back. So you can choose a way to sit up. I like to rock back and forward. You can roll to your side and push up, right up to your bum. Now you're going to place the balls behind you. Kind of guess where your upper back is going to be. And then this is a little bit easier. You're just going to lower back like this. Onto your elbows. And then guess where those balls are. Place your back on top of the balls so that the balls are on either side of your spine. And once you have that placed well, maybe at the top of your shoulder blades, let's go with that. Be a good place to start. And then place the palms underneath your head with the fingers interlinked. And just let the head and the elbows drop back. And again, you can move around a little bit. I like to move up and down, and you can do that by pressing the feet into the ground and pushing your body up towards the head and then letting it rest back down again. Really nice way to loosen up those muscles between the shoulder blades. Oh, so good. Okay, now we're going top to bottom. So you can lift your head, release the hands to the floor, the elbows can drop down, and then you're going to shift higher. So the balls will roll down your back, go more towards the middle of your shoulder blades, palms back on the back of the head, fingers interlinked, and then let the head come down again. Elbows drop, and again, roll up and down. You might find a different way or an easier way for you to move the position of the balls, and you can go ahead and use that every time. All right, lift the head, move the balls further down. Move around a little bit or stay in a spot that feels really nice. It's a really nice way to open up the upper back. All right, one last time. Lift the head, elbows back down, move the balls down the back a little bit further. And use your hands to lift your head. Roll to your side. Move the massage balls off the mat. Lie on your back. Hug the knees into the chest, nice and tight. Give yourself a little stretch. And now release the legs out straight, ankles together. And press through the heels so the legs are really long, flex the toes back. Interlink your fingers with the palms facing the heart, then flip them up and press them up as high as you can. Let the shoulders rest down though. Firm up your elbows, firm up your knees, press the thigh bones down. Take a breath in. Charge your whole body as you exhale, drop the arms back. And see if you can touch the ground with your pinky fingers. Push through the palms, squeeze those arm bones in like you want to squeeze your head. Thigh bones pressing down like you want to touch them to the ground. Reach through the heels. One more breath here. Hands come forward, the left knee lifts. Place the palms over the knee or the shin, hug it in. Press the right thigh bone down, reach through the heel, and allow that left hip to release as you hug the knee towards your chest. 2 breaths here. Release that left leg. Now switch the interlink so the other index finger is closer to you. Press the palms up. Firm up your thighs and your elbows. On an exhalation, drop the arms back. Reaching through the heels, reaching through the palms, flexing the toes. Try to bring the pinky fingers to the ground as you squeeze the arm bones in and firm up your elbows. Press the thigh bones down strongly. Reach in 2 directions. All right, hands come forward, right knee lifts. Hug the leg in. Press your left thigh bone down firmly. Soften the shoulders and the face. Release the right leg back out. Now interlink just your thumbs. So you have butterfly wings with your fingers. Press through the heels, press the palms up, firm up your elbows. Drop the arms behind you. Try to touch the ground with your fingertips. Reach in two directions. Press the thigh bones down. Now press your lower back down. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. 2 breaths here. Firm up your elbows and your knees. All right, now both knees lift as your hands come forward. Hug both knees into the chest. Grab your strap. Loop it around the bottom of both of your feet. Around the widest part. Straighten those legs up. Press the heels up. Loop the strap around your hands once. Now make sure there's no discomfort in your lower back. Reach up through the heels, flex the toes. Press your thigh bones away from you and then start to pull the feet closer. Soften your shoulders and see if you can even lift the back of the heart. The head does not lift. It's the back of the heart that lifts, like you want to touch it to your toes. Stay here for one more breath. Pull the feet a little bit closer if you can. Now you're going to, with control, take the right foot out. Just slip it out and then lengthen that leg up like you want to touch it to the sky. And then lower it down to the ground where it used to be. Press that thigh bone down into the ground. Reach up through that top heel, reach through the right heel, flex both toes, and pull the foot towards you, that left foot. Feel that stretch. Release the back of your left leg as you press the right thigh bone down. Now take both straps in your right hand. Release the left arm out to the side. Start by rotating the left leg to the right. So you're pointing the knee and the toes to the right. And keeping the left hip on the ground, bring the leg across the body. Like you want to touch the toes to the ground outside the shoulder, but the left hip is staying rooted. Reach through the heel, flex the toes, press your right thigh bone down. Hold for one more breath here. Okay, when you inhale, bring it back. Take the straps in your left hand. Bring the right knee in, hold it with your right hand. Now we're going to counterbalance the legs. Pull the right knee out to the right. Then let the left leg fall out to the left. Find a place where you can just let them hang there. Try to have equal weight on the sides of your pelvis so you're not tilting. And then pull both the knee and the foot up towards your outer shoulders. Hold here for 2 breaths. Okay, next breath in, the left leg comes in, then the right. Now lower just your right foot down with the knee bent. Drape the left leg over the right thigh. So the knee rests right on top of the thigh and place the strap on the ground off to the side. Arms go out to the sides. Take a breath in. So your left leg is wrapped around the right thigh and you're going to exhale and pull the right knee down with your left leg as the knees fall to the left. Head turns to the right. Stay here for 2 breaths. And make sure there's no discomfort in your back. Take a breath in. Keep the legs as they are and let them fall to your right. Turn the head to the left. Turn the head to look up and lift the knees. Unravel them. Grab your strap. Place the strap around the widest part of both of your feet. Stretch the legs up. Loop the strap around your hands once. Remember to charge the legs. Press up through the heels, flex the toes. Push your thigh bones away from you. Pull the feet towards you, making the legs really long, and then set the shoulders back and lift the back of your heart with the head staying on the ground. One more breath here. This pose in particular is so good for your back and your legs. Okay, so this time you'll slip the left foot out. So go ahead and do that. Press up through the heel, lengthen, and then lower down till the heel rests on the ground. Push the left thigh bone down. Press the right thigh bone away from you. Flex the toes of both feet. Pull the right foot towards you. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Take the straps in your left hand. Right arm goes out to the side and the right leg rotates in. Knee points to the left, so do the toes. Press your left thigh bone down. Keep your right hip on the floor and guide the leg across the body like you want to touch the toes to the ground outside the shoulder. Keep pressing through the heel and keep rotating the leg in. 2 breaths here. Bring the leg back to center. Right hand takes the straps. Now your left knee comes in and you hold it with your left hand. Remember the counterbalance. We pull the left knee out to the side. Then the right leg goes out to the side. Pulling the knee and the foot towards the outer shoulders. Reach through the right heel, pressing that thigh bone away from you. Try to keep equal weight on the sides of your pelvis. You'll feel yourself wanting to tilt to the right, but try to keep the weight into that left hip. 2 breaths. As you breathe in, the right leg comes in, then the left. Lower the left foot to the floor. Drape the right leg over the left thigh. Place the strap on the ground. Slide it over so it's draped right over top, knee on the thigh, arms out to the sides. Take a breath in. Knees drop to the right as the head turns to the left. You exhale. 2 breaths, letting the legs sink. Breath in, lift the knees, look up. Exhale, they drop to the left, head turns to the right. Soften into the stretch, into the twist. Relax your face and your neck. Okay, look up, lift the knees, unravel them, hug them into the chest. Then roll onto your side, push yourself up to seated. Grab your bolster, place it behind you lengthwise. And for this pose, you'll just want to make sure that you don't have too much of an arch in your lower back. So you may need to sit up on something a little bit higher. And you can adjust that if you need to. So you'll just lie back. The pelvis, you want it to be about 1/2 foot to 1 foot away from the bolster to start. Then you just lie down with the spine going along the mid line of the bolster. The head rests down. You might need something under your head as well. And then you bring the bottoms of the feet together and bring the heels up close to your sacrum. Let the knees fall out to the side. And then the arms can go out to the side. And ideally, you also want a shoulder stretch here. So you want to place the arms in a spot where you feel a little bit of a stretch across the front of the shoulders. You might need to move them a little bit higher to do that. And then just rest. Allow your body to sink into the supports. Let the shoulders drop on either side of the bolster and allow your legs to relax. Three more breaths here. Coming out, lift the knees, place the feet flat. Roll to your side. Push yourself up to a seated position. Cross your legs and bring your palms together. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.